there, welcome into NFG Art Studio, the place where creativity thrives, I suppose. But today we're going to get into a kind of a reflection period of some of the artwork I've worked on over the past couple weeks. But yeah, so today is one of those days where I'm kind of at an impasse of creativity. You call it an art block if you like. But I would like to move forth and show a few pieces I've worked on and possibly even work on one while on camera today. So let's dive right into my process and hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Have a great, I hope you have a great experience with it. Yeah, let's do it. So yeah, I'm here. I just swapped over onto my other table. I'm going to sign these pieces of artwork, and hopefully you guys can see some finished work and a little bit of my process for you know completion of them. So for this one on the left here, this was a 3-hour warm up for afternoon of creativity. I still like to sign all artwork regardless if I like the result. The next one is a little project I was doing for a friend. So they're a musician, and they enjoyed the look of this painting. So this one's gone and sold, thankfully. So I'm going to sign this, and then I'm actually going to inscribe a personal message onto the back for them later on today. But hopefully they get enjoyment out of it. So yeah, that's those couple pieces of art for show and tell. Now for this video today, I'm going to be working on this one here, and this one is a little project I'm working on for an album cover for a friend of mine as well. So I do like how it's coming out so far, or thus far, but I need to add a few darker tones to the man. And if you'd like to join along with that, just come on in. Hopefully you guys enjoy the process of me adding small, subtle tones. The paints I'm using are Daniel Smith watercolor, and I'm just using cheapo brush I found at a thrift store. So it don't really matter on the supply that way. I do enjoy darkening tones, but my favorite part of watercolor is, I guess, I'm adding subtlety to it, but I guess what I'm trying to say is my favorite part about using watercolor is the fact that it's a material that you layer, and the more complex your layers, the more complex your art. So I'm just going in with my secondary layer. You can see my primary. So now I'm going in and adding details of muscle tone, uh, details of the anatomy that way. But lights and darks are quite challenging to implement in one go. But I'm not really focused on full and final details. I'm adding in secondary shadows pretty much for this. So I guess what I'm trying to say is each person does things a little bit different when it comes to watercolor. I work in my darks, or I guess you can call them dark, um, incrementally. So you'll see me start to darken some areas, but not intentionally or pushing the blacks or the dark grays. I like to use blue a lot of the time for my shadows. But now I'm going in and adding some blue. More of like an indigo mixture to the denim. Kind of adding depth and extending the midtones. But yeah, this is a part of my process that I work through. I like to go into greater detail of paintings, but I pick it. This will be picked at over the course of a couple days. I don't ever sit down anymore and do my bigger paintings all in one go. I find I end up overworking the watercolors. The little tip for you guys is take your time with it. Let it dry between layers. I like working. A lot of people like wet on wet watercolor. I like working dry, wet on dry. So what you see me doing here now is a wet on dry technique. I find I get more control into my layering. But earlier, the background and everything was more of a wet on wet technique or wash technique. So I guess to each their own. For me, it takes me a while to build up subtleties and details. Working in the light. But yeah, so other than that, I'm gonna add my final little brush strokes for this this quick layer of detail, and go in and talk about what we did. Yeah. So yes, that's this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my painting and progression of this. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming in. Like and subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.